How's it everyone? Welcome back to our channel. In this week's video, we are at the Kalahari Trails Meerkat Sanctuary.
So this week we find ourselves in a really amazing place called the Kalahari Trails Meerkat Sanctuary, right in the heart of the Kalahari Desert. An interesting fact is that Botswana is just across the road that way and Namibia is just behind us this way. We actually are in that long slither section in between Namibia and what am I doing? Let's just show you on the map. So this is where we find ourselves currently. This is so cool to me, as ever since I first saw a map of South Africa and I saw this area, I said to myself that I want to find myself here one day. And it's just such an incredible opportunity that we get to spend some time here.
So this guy right here, his name is Spike, and we're so excited to show you guys around here and introduce you to some of the meerkats that stay here. I'm currently in heaven because I'm a huge animal lover and I've never had such close encounters with meerkats. And I honestly find them to be one of the most adorable animals on earth. I mean, who doesn't love meerkats? Did I mention they have babies?
But let's tell you a bit more about where we found ourselves.
This week we are visiting a meerkat haven situated in the Kalahari Desert. Kalahari Trails Meerkat Sanctuary was started in the year 2000 by Professor Anne Raza. The meerkats here roam freely around the lodge grounds, breeding and living a natural life. They are friendly and adorable furry friends with unique personalities that will often approach you for love and affection. The sanctuary also offers guided walks, game drives and tours to learn more about the magnificent Kalahari and all the animals that live here. So this burrow here is the entrance to their burrow system that they've got going here. This is where the meerkats sleep at night, and this particular burrow is where the babies have been growing up for the past few weeks, and they've only just started coming out and exploring the environment around here in the last few days. And Marek and I were lucky enough to be the first tourists to see the babies.
So we want to take you on a bit of a tour and introduce you to some of the meerkats we've got to know since being here. Come, let's go.
Okay, so I've got with me here Boyo, Lavinia and Spike. So Lavinia is the matriarch of the pack. So she's the head female and she's actually just recently had a set of babies. Those are the babies that we've been loving since we've been here. And she was also previously a pet, which is why she's comfortable with humans as well. All three of these meerkats have previously been pets.
This little man down here, his name is Boyo, and he's the alpha male of the pack. You can see him very easily when he's walking because he just walks like such a gangster. He's got such swagger in the way that he walks. But he will go and mark anything that he can find, be it a door, be it a wall, be it your jacket, or even other meerkats. This man is set to keep his territory in check.
So this guy right here is Spike. He is actually the one I introduced earlier, but he used to be the alpha of this pack until Boyo came in and actually stole the alpha position from him. But he's got 3 legs, and that's due to him previously being a pet and he was neglected, and that resulted in him having his leg amputated, which is really unfortunate. But the hopeful part of his story is that he's still strong and surviving today, even though birds of prey in this area are a real threat to his survival. So there are also a couple of resident hornbills that live around this area. They like to pick up the scraps of food left over from the meerkats. The meerkats here are currently being fed because there's not enough food around and they would actually starve if they weren't being fed. Until there's enough food in the surrounding environment, they will be fed by the owners of the sanctuary here, and the hornbills love to come in and get some of that food as well. And they also work together with the meerkats, giving out warning signals and warning calls whenever they see a bird of prey in the sky, so they work together.
So we want to take you to the area where meerkats who are new to the sanctuary are kept and are then reintroduced back into the wild.
So this guy right here, his name is Stephanus, and he's got a buddy that's running around here somewhere named Altrea. They're being kept in this enclosure because they've only been at the Meerkat Sanctuary for a few weeks. The reason that the meerkats find their way here is because it's illegal to have meerkats as pets. They're wild animals, they're not meant to be pets. So people bring them here and they start the process of reintroducing them into the wild. This is part of the process. They have to stay in this enclosure for as long as the caretakers think that they need, because they monitor how they react to birds of prey, whether they'll be able to find food on their own, and just whether they'll be able to survive in the wild on their own.
So this little man right here, his name is Altrea, and all these digging marks around this enclosure have been caused by him. It may look like he's trying to escape, but what they're really trying to do is get to each other. Because meerkats are so fiercely territorial, the group that's actually staying here is trying to take control of this whole place, and they're trying to get to Altrea and also to Stephanus. So what this fence is actually doing, hello, it's actually protecting the two groups from getting into contact with each other and just basically having an all-out war and basically resulting in quite a few injuries. So one of the most amazing parts of the sanctuary is that the meerkats, they are running around, they're running free, they're running in and through your tent, through the houses. It's just amazing that you actually don't have to go far to have encounters with them. Literally, like I'm doing now, as soon as you sit down on the ground, you'll have 3 coming to sit on your lap, and it's just wonderful.
So unfortunately we won't be able to have an interview with Professor Anne, but we'll be sitting down to speak with Rich, her son, who's been running the operation here. He's had a really unique life and we're interested to ask him how he ended up here.
No worries. Well, I was in the UK at the time and was in the film industry being a studio manager, and my mother became ill, and so I resigned and got here, flew straight on the last flight to get here, and she's much better now, may I add. It took a while. And the thing is, I sort of got involved with the Kalahari Trails here at the moment. What I really see this place is, because this is still natural, and basically what I would like to create is a place where people can relax and chill and walk. There's no other place you can really walk in the Kalahari. I mean, every time you go by Forward Falls, you go and you rush to the park and you do this and that. But here, what you really want to do is sort of relax and experience the Kalahari and exhale. Just go and just watch amazing sunsets and sunrises. We have walks, we've got activities, and we wanted to get people to get involved back to nature and be actually with one with nature.
Richard Razza started out working in the Corps of Royal Engineers for the British Army. Through a series of misadventures, he found himself working as security in the film industry. After spending time working night shifts, he was quickly invited to start working on set as part of the film and stunt crew. His life took yet another major turn as he went from working on the sets of major film productions such as Jurassic Park, Fast and Furious 6, Sherlock Holmes, even appearing as a Death Eater in Harry Potter, to living among meerkats in the Kalahari Desert. We thoroughly enjoyed our time with Rich and found him to be one of the most humble and down-to-earth guys that we have ever had the pleasure of meeting. So our time here has come to a close.
We have absolutely loved our time here, and we know we say that every video, but this place is so special to us and we definitely want to come here again. We want to say a special thank you to the amazing staff here that was so friendly and welcoming, and they made our stay here that much more special. And we hope you guys enjoyed getting to know these adorable meerkats as much as we did.
So I just want to say that meerkats are the most interesting animals that we have ever come across. Here are these wild animals that all they want to do is be in the wild, but they still come to you in need of love and affection. and it's just wonderful to see. But we highly suggest that if you're ever in the area, or even if you're not in the area, to make time and come and visit this very, very special place. As always, don't forget to leave us some love in the comments, smash that like button, and hit subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our adventures moving forward. We'll see you guys back again next week Friday.